சிவ சிவ திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். ஒரு மனத்தை சீதைவு செய்து வல்வழக்கு இட்டு ஆட்கொண்ட உவனை கொண்டே இருமணத்தை கொண்டருளி பணி கொண்ட வல்லாளன் எல்லாம் உய்ய பெருமானச் சீர்திரு தொண்ட தோகை விரித்த பேரருளின் பெருமாள் என்றும் திருமண கோல பெருமாள் மறை பெருமாள் எமது குலதெய்வமாமா. சிவ சிவ திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். In today's lesson, we are going to talk about song number 29 from Unmai Vilakkam. Song number 29 goes this way. அக்கரங்கட்கெல்லாம் அகர உயிர் நின்றார் போல் மிக்க உயிர்க்கு உயிராய் மேவினோம் எக்கண்ணும் நில்லா இடத்து உயிர்க்கு நில்லாது அறிவென்று நல்லாகமம் ஓதும் நாடு. Song number 27, 28 and 29 talks about a very important concept which is called as Advaitam. If we can relate, this is the only word which created so many confusion in our belief system. And that is where Mekanta Devanayanar came to, he was born here to clarify these questions and doubts. If you look at it, the way how Vedantam has explained the concept of Advaitam is totally ridiculous. But when you talk about Saiva Siddhantam, they give a very clear picture of what do we mean by Advaitam. And it has got 3 elements as part of it, 3 characters, 3 classifications. Song number 27 said Verai, which means different. In terms of the materialistic aspect, it is different because God is different from soul and soul is different from God. Can never be the same. And song number 28 said Ondrai. Ondrai means inseparable. They are together. You can't separate. Sorry, not together. It's actually inseparable. They are mixed up together. How? God is within us to tell us and guide us. And song number 29 talks about Udanai. Udanai is together. Soul and God is together. How? Similar to the first letter or the alphabet in any language is A. Any language, whatever language we are talking about as of today, you can name it, the first letter will always be A. When a small baby is born, by default, the word that it will say is A. The reason is you don't need to put in any extra effort to pronounce the word A. You just open your mouth, automatically you will be able to utter this letter. But if you want to specify any other letter, you need to put in extra effort. But A comes as a default letter itself. You don't need to specifically put any extra effort. By default, it just gives you the sound. Similar to that, God is together. A is mixed up, or A basically, is mixed up with any letter. Even if you want to say P, you need to open your mouth, which means A is already part of it. If you want to say M, how do you say M? A comes first, then M. So, A by default is part of any letter we are talking about. So, God is something similar to this. Udanai, He is together with the soul. We have been talking about an example which is basically a book, right? And we said paper and ink are different, but when it gets together, in order to become a book, you can't separate it. Udanai. The same book, you read it, I read it, someone else reads it. We will all be having three different interpretations of it. We will all be having three different understanding of it. Very simple. Say for example, you're eating a chocolate and I come to you and asking, hey, what is the taste of a chocolate? You will be like, how to explain the taste of a chocolate? Maybe what you will do is you will take a chocolate and give it to me and say, okay, now you eat whatever taste you have, you are feeling, that is the taste of a chocolate. You will ask me to experience because you won't be able to express it in words. Not only eating chocolate, even pain is associated with that. If you say your hand is aching, I would be relating it with one of the earlier pains that I had in my hand. I say, oh, last year I had a similar pain in my arms, So I think the pain that you're talking about is almost similar to that. So, pain, pleasure, whatever it is all different. Your pleasure is different from mine. Your pain is different from mine. But I will be able to relate based on my experience and you will be able to relate with your own experience. This is where God is standing besides us to explain this. Udanai. Similar to the book, you are reading Unmai Vilakkam, I am reading Unmai Vilakkam. What you are understanding, how you are interpreting is totally different from how I am reading and how I am interpreting it. That is where the concept of Advaitam plays an important role. The difference between Padi and Pasu is Verai, Udanai, Ondrai, it is different. God and soul are different. God and soul are inseparable, yet they are together. So this is the concept. One is internal, another one is external, and the other one is just besides us. So Udanai is besides us. Ondrai is internal. Verai is external. So God is external to us. At the same time, He is internal to us. And also He is by our side. It sounds a bit complicated, but when we have a deeper understanding, you will know it. Because it comes with experience. Once we start experiencing God, this concept will be more easier for us. Every single element that we are enjoying in this life is because of the way He is with us, the way how He is associated with us. Ondrai, Udanai, Verai. If this doesn't happen, we won't be able to have any experience, whatever experience we are talking about. It's an open challenge. The experience that we have, good or bad, happens to us and we are able to relate to it only because God is with us as Advaitam. He is with us together, inseparable, and at the same time different. So, song number 27, 28 and 29 must be understood together in order to get a clarity about the concept called Advaitam. But Advaitam is a very, very important concept and our Guru here has explained it beautifully with appropriate examples. Siva Siva Tiruchitrambalam.